I am Chris Dennis Myers, and I am a youth librarian here at the Wyoming branch. I don't think Being Mortal is necessarily a book that someone in their early 30s would seek out, but I picked it up because my dad was diagnosed with ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease, in April of 2018. There's not really great words for what getting that news is like. It is earth-shattering. It is world-ending. It is soul-crushing. My dad at the time was a math professor, and he loved his job, and he wanted to stay working as long as he could. But a year after that, I became his primary caregiver. My dad, like I said, he was a math professor, and he was really funny. You know, even as he was dying, he always had this very dark sense of humor that all three of my siblings and I inherited, and which was good because, you know, we were going through a lot, and it was a hard time, but we were always laughing. He always had a ton of friends. He had people visiting him. When we talk about our parents, we think of them as parents, but getting to know his friends toward the end of his life and after death has been really amazing to see that other side of him that you just don't really see in your parents very much. One of the things that Atul Gawande says in the book is that medical providers and families alike will push for their loved ones or their patients to pursue treatment even at the expense of quality of life if it's going to extend their life. And so one of the things that he encourages people to do is to ask the question, what makes your life worth living? And making sure that all treatment options, all medical decision-making is focused on preserving that. So this passage is about Jack Block, who was a professor, and then his daughter is his primary caregiver. And so it's sort of about the two of them discussing his end of life. The evening before surgery, father and daughter chatted about friends and family, trying to keep their minds off of what was to come, and then she left for the night. Halfway across the Bay Bridge, she recalled, I realized, oh my God, I don't know what he really wants. He'd made her his healthcare proxy, but they had talked about such situations only superficially. So she turned the car around. Going back in was really uncomfortable, she said. It made no difference that she was an expert in end-of-life discussions. I just felt awful having the conversation with my dad. But she went through her list. She told him, I need to understand how much you're willing to go through to have a shot at being alive. Sorry. I don't know why I'm crying about somebody else's dad. The question of what makes your life worth living really impacted the way that I cared for him, because his answer was that he really liked to eat. He really wanted a good meal. And for him, it wasn't like anything fancy, but like he loved Skyline. When we moved him from Florida, he was like really excited that he could get a 4-way onion anytime he wanted. And yeah, so that was the first thing. And then the second thing was spending time with the people he loved most. And that was primarily me and my 3 siblings and his sister and brother-in-law. It's hard to believe that I read this at that time, at such a sensitive time, because Atul Gawande is a doctor and he doesn't shy away from the truth and the reality of mortality, which is sort of the point, and it's important to do that. Atul Gawande's Being Mortal profoundly affected my life at a time when I was caring for my ailing father as he died, and I hope that the Stern Lecture will inspire a lot of conversations about how we can best care for our loved ones as they die.
The Mary S. Stern Lecture is made possible by the Library Foundation. To learn more about their mission, visit supportchpl.org.